Hands smash into my back and my teeth clack against the barrier. Bornholmer Straße is one roaring throat. Tor auf! Open the gate. Floodlights bleach the crossing white. Rifles point into the crowd. A woman cries. A child is hoisted up for air. One nervous trigger pull, and history becomes slaughter. In the guardhouse stands Harold Jaeger, phone to his ear, sweat shining, getting orders that explain nothing. The crowd surges. A rifle jerks toward a boy. I shout, "Don't fire! They're your people!" Jaeger lowers the phone. He lifts his hand. The barrier rises. Joy explodes. I'm shoved forward, nearly folded against the post, then carried with the first wave into West Berlin. People laugh, sob, hug strangers. Behind us, Jaeger watches the border dissolve. That is the moment the world remembers. I came for what it didn't see. I targeted this night because the Berlin Wall was the Cold War's hardest symbol, and because my instruments detected anomalies tied to November 9th, 1989. For months, East Germany had been cracking. The economy was failing. Protests swelled in Leipzig and Berlin. Gorbachev's reforms weakened the old threat of force. Then Günter Schabowski blundered through a press conference and made new travel rules sound immediate. East Berlin heard one command: go now. So thousands came here, where Jaeger had no clear order and no safe way to stop them without bloodshed. But the wall was never only concrete. The Stasi built a state of files, informants, opened mail, hidden microphones, and fear. By the late 1980s, they were testing computers too. Link enough names, calls, and movements, and you no longer need a guard on every corner. ARPANET had already shown how networks could connect machines across distance. In the wrong hands, networks could connect surveillance. That was my anomaly. Someone using the wall's opening to steal early methods for digital control. Then I saw him. While everyone rushed west, one man moved east, calm and precise. He flashed an ID, slipped past confused guards, and headed for a waiting car. In his ear sat a device too advanced for 1989. Freedom was his cover. I dove into the back of a Trabant full of cheering Berliners and pointed ahead. Follow that car, we rattled through East Berlin. Watchtowers, patrol roads, and the death strip slid past in the dark. The wall enforced ideology with concrete, wire, and guns. The operative was heading for the machinery behind it. The Ministry for State Security was in panic. Radios hissed. Clerks hurried with folders. I slipped through a side entrance and nearly collided with Anna, an archivist clutching files. "Someone's after your restricted systems," I told her. "Not the paper, the prototypes." She studied me for one heartbeat, then led me downstairs. In a basement lab, Anna showed me computerized cross-referencing, relationship maps, communication tracking, primitive algorithms for watching whole populations. Not yet the internet, but a blueprint for it. We reached a locked room as a bulky drive finished copying beside a humming terminal. Its label read, Project ARPANET, Protokolle. The operative was already there. "That doesn't belong to the future," I said. "It already does," he replied. Anna lunged for the power. He blocked her, ripped the drive free, and the room spat sparks. I yanked loose a cable, killing part of the transfer but not all. He slammed into me, hit the emergency latch, and vanished down a service corridor as guards pounded toward the door. Anna and I ran. Upstairs, the ministry felt like a fortress already losing itself. In the weeks ahead, citizens would occupy Stasi offices to stop file destruction and demand truth instead of erasure. Tonight, that reckoning had begun. We burst back into the streets. Then I saw him again in the celebrating crowd. He turned once, tossed something at my feet, and vanished. A cracked early-generation drive labelled Project ARPANET. I picked it up. Warm. Then it began to pulse with a familiar alien blue glow. One wall had fallen tonight, another was already rising, digital, invisible, built from data instead of stone. And if this drive had been compromised here, then someone had reached into the surveillance age before it began. My next stop was not the end of a wall, it was the birth of the internet.